Well, hi there, and welcome to me on the video. Yesterday afternoon, when I finally got in to be able to get my test for COVID, I tested positive for COVID. So, I will be out at least until the 13th. That is, I believe, the first day I'm allowed to come back. So I'm going to put things up here on Canvas, just like I did back last year when the students all had to do things on Canvas from home when we were home. So at least there's stuff already here for you to do. This coming week, I want you to work in NoteFlight. Okay, for some of you, you haven't completely gotten into NoteFlight yet. It is much easier to get into NoteFlight using the Chromebook. It is much easier to get into NoteFlight if you have a mouse. So if you have an external mouse, I always buy a cheap little plug-in mouse. They're like $5, $10, and plug one of those in. Some of you like the ones that don't have the plug, and that works just fine too. I just happen to lose those, so the ones with a cord are better for me. So let's have some fun. We're going to work on scales. And scales are things that you know already. You've heard them all your life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You may have heard them as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I'm going to use numbers because the scale steps make it really, really easy to do music theory. And if we did those as do, mi, and so, I'd just have you confused and lost. And I'd rather do it the easy way. So we'll do it the easy way and use numbers. And those of you who are in choir will go, but Dr. Duncan, I know. That's fine. You can use numbers for my class. It'll work out just fine. Music is all about patterns. Whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. That's what gives us a major scale. 1 up a whole step, 1 through 2 up a whole step, 3 up a half step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So the distance between 3 and 4 and the distance between 7 and 1 is smaller. It's a half of a step. If you're a guitar player, that's 1 fret. And a whole step is 2 frets. Make sense? It's 2 keys for a whole step on piano. Even when you've got the black keys, yeah, if you're going between the keys and you've got a white key and then a black key, that's what it takes before the next key is a whole step. If you've only got a white key and then a white key, then the next key, which is a black key, will be the whole step. And that'll make some sense if you look at the way the piano is organized, and I think most of you will have that show up at the bottom of your Chromebook when you're in NoteFlight. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is automatically a major scale because that's the way we built the piano. It's just the way we built the beastie. But if we start on a note other than C, then we have to change something. Let's say I started on F. If I just play the white keys and I start on F, I get this. And that sounds weird. It's got one note that's too wide, so I need whole step, half step. Whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. So I've added a B flat to get that half step that I need in the right place. Hopefully this will make some sense. I want you to play around on NoteFlight, enjoy it, have some fun with it. Don't be any problem for your substitutes. Okay? And I will see you back on the 13th. You'll have stuff every day in here that you can do and you can work on. Have some fun.